Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I have two questions to ask, and I want very brief answers to those two questions. The first question: what is Moses Kuria's game plan for 2022? Is Moses Kuria President Uhuru Kenyatta's Trojan horse in William Ruto's camp? Or is Moses Kuria part and parcel of William Ruto's team? That's the first question. The second question: what is Moses Kuria's latest mission in One Kenya Alliance politics? What is his real mission in One Kenya Alliance? In this video today, I want us to try and look into Moses Kuria's real mission in One Kenya Alliance movement. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support. Now, let me get back to the topic for today. What is Moses Kuria's real mission in One Kenya Alliance leadership or movement? For those who've been following the politics of this country, Moses Kuria was in Dubai for treatment. And while in Dubai, Moses Kuria met with the Deputy President and Oscar Sudi. Again, when President Uhuru Kenyatta went to Dubai, Moses Kuria also met, according to his own post, with the president. And he had planned a homecoming. That homecoming, the only thing which came out of it was the statement by none other than Stanley Livondo. And because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, it was concluded that Livondo was sent there specifically to deliver the message he delivered. But after that homecoming, Raila Odinga's party, ODM party, and Uhuru Kenyatta's party, Jubilee party, held separate NDCs. And during those NDCs, it was clear that President Uhuru Kenyatta was going to support Raila Odinga for the presidency, and that Raila Odinga was going to be the Azimio candidate. And then something also happened somewhere there. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka failed to attend the ODM NDC while he attended President Uhuru Kenyatta's NDC. And I remember opining the reasons why he didn't do that. He didn't attend the ODM NDC. Then immediately we started seeing Kalonzo Musyoka and One Kenya Alliance movement meeting with Moses Kuria. And very few people really understood the motive of that meeting. And I remember, I'm just trying to get that Moses Kuria's, Moses Kuria, I'm just trying to get Moses Kuria. Okay, now that's 2 days ago. Moses Kuria made this post after meeting with One Kenya Alliance principals. Moses Kuria posted something that today I was hosted by my good friends from the One Kenya Alliance, led by Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Wiper, Martha Karua, NAK Kenya, Cyrus Jirongo, UDP, and Kanu Executive Director, Wainana, representing Gideon Moi. Gideon Moi did not attend this meeting. And in my view, Gideon Moi is a son to the former president, so he had probably intelligence about Moses Kuria's mission. They invited Chama cha Kazi and myself to join the One Kenya Alliance. Whereas we share many ideals between Chama cha Kazi and OKA, we agreed to work together as long as OKA is not joining Azimio coalition, which is incompatible with myself and Chama cha Kazi's party. We will hold a follow-up meeting on Wednesday, 2nd March to agree on the way forward. So they were supposed to hold another meeting today. I'm not sure whether that meeting took place. I'm not seeing that meeting because around a few minutes ago, he's posted that today I trained aspirants from Kirinyaga, Embu, blah, blah, on how to win elections by all means. Now, let me just go to Wiper Kalonzo and see whether Moses Kuria attended their meeting today. So Moses Kuria did not attend the One Kenya Alliance leadership meeting today. Yeah, he did not attend. So which means the statement he made that, because it was clear, let's just face the realities. From all indications, One Kenya Alliance is headed to Azimio. And if they're not going to Azimio, then they are going to run on their own. And then yesterday, Moses Kuria attended a funeral of Ferdinand Waititu's mother. And he stated this very clearly, that he's not going to join Azimio at whatever cost.
Upande huu, uko upande huu. Na mimi nimesema, mimi niko upande wa Mungu. Sababu ule tu upande nimeona ambao huwezi kukuangusha. Huo ni upande ulinitoa hospitali. Lakini kuna kitu najua. Pengine sijui pahali niko, lakini mimi najua pahali sipo. So I may not know where I am, but at least I'm sure of one thing, where I am not. So kwa huu uhai, unajua nikiwa hii uhai, mimi ndio najiamulia. Hakuna siku mimi utanipata kwa Azimio. So because hiyo iko in my control. Nikikufa sasa ni uamuzi wenu kama mtanipeleka Azimio, lakini hata nikikufa msinipeleke Azimio.
Moses Kuria wants to come into an agreement with the One Kenya Alliance under condition that you do not work with Azimio.
No, I cannot agree with Moses Kuria on that one. It will be, if he comes to OKA, it will be without those conditions. All right? No conditions whatsoever. And he knows that.
Which begs the question, what is Moses Kuria's real mission in One Kenya Alliance movement? In my view, Moses Kuria's objective or missions are 4 or 5. Number 1, the first objective is to stop Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua from joining Azimio. You see, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are keen on Kalonzo, Karua, and the rest joining Azimio. Already Gideon Moi is willing, Jirongo is willing, but Kalonzo is not willing, Martha Karua is not willing. So Moses Kuria's brief here is to ensure that these two people, Martha Karua and Stephen Kalonzo, does not join Raila Odinga. And this is how he intends to do it. For Martha Karua, his strategy is very simple. He wants Martha Karua to be made, of course they had already made her, the Mount Kenya spokesperson.
Ambaye ako katika mazishi ya mama ya rafiki yetu anaitwa Ruben Kigame huko upande wa Vihiga. Na niwaulize wanaume ambao tuko hapa, sisi zote tunatosha. Sisi zote tunatosha mboga. Hapa Rigathi Gachagua, Kidiki, tunatosha mboga sisi wanaume. No mugiko aigire utatiga dakora. Wacha tuachie huyo mama tuongoze. Atatuonyesha huko mbele vile tutaenda.
What that will mean is that once Martha Karua is made Mount Kenya spokesperson, then Martha Karua will then be proposed to be William Ruto's running mate. That's a good deal for Martha Karua. Because remember, William Ruto is identifying Rigathi Gachagua, and Moses Kuria and Rigathi Gachagua are like water and oil. So that is his main objective. He wants Martha Karua to be made spokesperson, then after that, push Martha Karua to be William Ruto's running mate. Whether that's going to work, I still don't know. We have a very short time for that to happen. The second plan here is for Kalonzo not to join Raila Odinga. And in his thinking, he believes and is trying to convince Kalonzo Musyoka that if I join you, then you become the presidential candidate with Martha Karua as the running mate. Then you can become a president. And if you can't do that, then your value will now increase. We go for the election, we force a runoff, then you can negotiate at that point. So that's how he intends to help Ruto stop Kalonzo and Karua from joining Azimio. So that's the first mission. Whether he's going to succeed in that mission, I still don't know. The second mission, why he's in OKA, is that Moses Kuria is a very shrewd politician. He's trying to reinvent himself. Anybody who keenly followed Moses Kuria, his homecoming was billed to be one of the biggest political events in the larger Mount Kenya region. When that event took place, there was really nothing. In fact, it lowered the value of Moses Kuria. Assuming Livondo did not utter the words he uttered, people would not be talking about that event. So Moses Kuria, being a shrewd politician, understood that he needed to be in the news. So the best way for him was to look for an opportunity. And because of the desperation in Kalonzo Musyoka, who is desperate to show that he has the numbers, and One Kenya lands, they went for Moses Kuria. And Moses Kuria saw an opportunity to reinvent himself. So these guys met. Then Moses Kuria then now became the face of One Kenya Land's leadership or movement. Because after that first meeting, how many times do you think Moses Kuria has actually been talking about One Kenya Land's movement? You'd think that is actually part of One Kenya Land's movement. So yesterday also made a post here that on condition we are not joining Azimio, these conditions will be in the coalition written agreement to be lodged by the register of political parties. He's saying that and he has already crafted the names of principals here. It's not yet admitted here. So basically, Moses Kuria is trying to reinvent himself. Number 3, in my view, is that Moses Kuria is out to cause confusion, more confusion in One Kenya Alliance movement. The moment he joined, the first statement after those guys met, Azimio is no. How do you divorce Kalonzo Musyoka from Azimio? How do you divorce Gideon Moi from Azimio or Jirongo? I'm not saying that they are glued there, but the fact is some of them might go the other way, some will remain. But he's coming with a condition that as long as it's not Azimio. So it's creating more confusion, and that confusion is what has caused several press conferences within One Kenya Lands movement. For example, yesterday, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka issued a personal statement. No, the other day, no, yesterday. Then later in the afternoon, Martha Karua and Kenya also issued another statement while in Naivasha. Today, One Kenya Alliance also issued another statement. So as we speak now, there's serious confusion within One Kenya Alliance movement, One Kenya Alliance movement, which in my view has been caused by none other than Moses Kuria. Number 4, Moses Kuria is also keen on raising his profile. After the failed trip, Moses Kuria is trying to raise his profile. By meeting One Kenya Alliance leadership, rest assured the deputy president placed a phone call to him. Don't do that. And then he also said, okay, I'm not joining Azimio. So maybe he's still expecting President Uhuru Kenyatta to also send or place a phone call to him, or Raila Odinga to send people to him. So what Moses Kuria is doing is basically trying to raise his profile. And whether he's going to succeed in raising that profile, I still don't know. But if you've been following Moses Kuria's politics, that's the kind of politics, populist politics he's engaged in. And lastly, I think when Moses Kuria was in Dubai and Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta met him, I'm sure that there's something they promised him, whether to meet him here or to send their representative to him or to negotiate how he is going to join. But I tend to think that the moment Moses Kuria came back into the country, these guys have ignored him. So the deal which was made in Dubai flopped. And since that deal flopped, it only meant one thing, that Moses Kuria was going to get angry and bitter. And I can interpret that whatever Moses Kuria is trying to do now is basically to tell the president and Raila Odinga that we met in Dubai, but that meeting did not yield much. I don't know what you think. But Moses Kuria's mission in One Kenya Alliance leadership is primarily to stop Kalonzo and stop Karua from joining the Azimio la Umoja movement. And do you think Moses Kuria can succeed in stopping these guys? Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.